check these out.
Yeah. In the last 20 minutes, it's just picked up to insane speed. Are you ready to grab it?
This is nuts. The pasta was so rough. The toilet seat broke. Nahoa.
Looking a little dangerous right now.
Copy that. We have 2 captains aboard this 41-foot sailing catamaran. That's a bit controversial in the sailing world. Often there's only one captain who makes all the decisions. Here aboard Nahoa, myself and my wife Ashley make all the decisions jointly. So we decide on what sail configuration we're going to put up based on the winds. We decide jointly what route we're going to take based on the forecasted winds. Yeah, we decide what we're going to eat for dinner. Maybe that's not true. Ashley makes all the decisions on what we're gonna make because she's a master chef in the kitchen.
Sometimes we make decisions without each other, and one of the great things is that we trust each other to make decisions without the other person fully being involved.
I'm Ben, that's Ashley. Together, we did the unimaginable. We sold everything and then set off on a mission to sail around the world.
Civilization. See you later.
Fishing competition, man. I think I win.
This is gonna be awesome.
After 38 countries, over 40,000 nautical miles, and welcoming 2 kids along the way, we are on our 2nd lap around the world.
It's definitely harder cruising with kids, but it's really rewarding and it's been a lot of fun having them along for the ride. And that's what this is all about. Meeting people, seeing beautiful places, and the beautiful world that we live in.
Subscribe to follow the adventure as we live a life at sea.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Today, we're gonna raise the spinnaker. The winds have kind of died. Tomorrow, we're expecting the winds to really pick up, and the day after, we're in a gale.
As we head down south, this passage is known to be rather hectic. Off of the coast of Colombia, as you head towards Panama, there's a compression zone, and we are sailing there. So we expect it to get a bit gnarly. But we're gonna enjoy these calm conditions today.
Okay, let's go. We're getting towards the end of the day here. I love this time of day. Beautiful colors. The sun's going down behind us. The spinnaker is still up. And I start to check the boat, especially before nighttime, especially before some bigger winds come in the next days. What do I check for? All sorts of stuff. The biggest thing on a sailboat is chafe. See how this line is rubbing right here? Sometimes that can create a rub spot and chafe through. I check for little things. Are these little clips still in? These little clips keep the lifelines on. If our kids were to run and jump into one of these and it didn't have the clip, well, maybe they might go overboard. So that's kind of a crucial thing. I check all the standing rigging. Up here for cotter pins. I check for any loose wires. I check the sails for any rips. Yeah, I just check everything. Ashley, have you ever seen the green flash?
Yeah, we saw it once in Fiji.
I don't think I ever saw it.
You're joking. You didn't see that?
Nope.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
This is often also the time where the kids go for a little bit of a run. They like to run laps around the boat. And usually if it's calm out, or relatively calm, I mean the boat's never calm, we're happy to let them run with a life jacket.
We're on our 2nd day out here. We've only had 1 night, and we're just getting into the swing of things.
You're not on your regular rhythm, right? Like we split the night in half. I get the second half, Ashley gets the first half in terms of shifts, and then we nap during the day. So usually by day 3, we're golden, I'd say.
Yeah, day 3, you're like into a rhythm. And the worst passages are like 3 days. getting a little swirly out here, I guess, is what's happening. We're seeing gusts of 22 knots true. We've got a lot of hatches open, so we gotta go around, close the hatches up so no line gets caught on it. We're like dead downwind right now, and what I do is I just head up a little bit so that I can blow the sheet, and then we joust. Here we go. Let's see what I can film with this thing.
You just have to drop it.
Are you ready to grab it?
Hold on, wait. Okay. Slow, slow. Hold on. Okay. Oh, man. That was a lot of work.
Why doesn't it ever come down? Is it our sock?
The sock didn't come down anymore, so I had to tie the sock to the catwalk. Trying to get it down. It's pulling me off the trampoline.
Let's make sure it doesn't blow away, okay? It's looking a little dangerous right now. No tears or anything?
This is where I spend my time probably at least twice a day with both our Iridium and our Starlink. We're able to get updated weather 2 to 3 times a day. The biggest problem is always trying to decide on the sail configuration because you don't want to blow up a sail. Okay, here's the latest forecast. We're at 24 knots right now, gusting to 30. At some point we're going to be hitting 38 knot gusts, which is pretty hefty, and 4 meter seas with an 8-second period. We would love to have a 4 meter wave with a 12-second period, but no, it's going to be an 8-second period. So that's a really steep, short, high sea because an 8-second period means it's 8 seconds between crest to crest or trough to trough, and a 4 meter waves means it's a 2-to-1 ratio. All good on the ship Nahoa, but the weather is definitely starting to ramp up. Let's have a look at the map here. That gray right there is going to be overnight, and then by morning our boat is going to be chilled out, and the next day it's going to get really light as we arrive in Panama at the Panama Canal. Did you know that kids laugh about something crazy like, I don't know, 50 or 100 times a day as you become an adult? There's a lot less laughing that happens. Hey, where you going? Where are you going? This is what you do as a parent. You let yourself be abused. Yeah.
What did you make today, guys? Whoa, those are pretty cool. A big rocket ship? No way, dude.
Yeah.
Does it fly good? Can you show me? Whoa. It is yucky out today. Super yucky. Bleh. The kids seem pretty stoked on them. I'm happy about them. Usually before we leave a place, I'd go through Pinterest and take like a whole bunch of screenshots of ideas for crafts, art, whatever. Yesterday we made chicks. They pop out.
Whoa! Whoa, it's hatching, coming out.
There's been epic Play-Dohs too. We've had epic Play-Doh sessions. Ben's been doing that a lot with them, and then we mix that in with some TV. Between nap time and bedtime and whatever, the day just kind of flows by, right guys?
The kids are mostly unaffected by weather. They simply reflect our emotions typically, and if we're able to keep calm and carry on, that's what they end up doing. Those are beautiful, Willa.
So people always ask us, aren't you scared of storms? What's the biggest storm you've ever been in? Aren't you scared of big waves? Right now, we are sitting in the start of a gale. A gale starts at about 30 knots. We saw this coming 5 days ago. The thing with weather prediction now, we can see these things coming. We start by preparing the boat, and the first thing is I start putting lines out. These lines tied to this cleat slow the boat down. What happens is you get really big waves sometimes, and the boat starts surfing down these waves really uncontrolled at breakneck speeds, and the worry is that the boat will come down the wave and then go sideways and flip. The more line you put out, the more friction it creates. You can put knots in these lines, and that helps as well. Other things we do is we always tether ourselves to the boat. So we have these tethers. If we were to get hit really hard by a wave, we would probably get bruised and battered, but we'd still be on the boat, which is key. I also have in here an EPIRB, a water-activated EPIRB. And what that does, if I do get detached from the boat, that EPIRB will be a signal that will be put out both to satellite and locally, so my wife can find me if I go overboard. The next thing we do is we reduce our sails to be just tiny little slivers. So we have this head sail that's Genoa furled for the most part. It's not doing much. And then the mainsail is double reefed. And what that means, it's reduced 2 times, and I can reduce it even more and bring it down to here. When you start to slow the boat down to stop the surfs, the waves still keep coming, and they'll start hitting the back of the boat, and they'll roll into the back of the boat. And what I do there is I start to put boards at the back of the boat right here. This is kind of an improvised situation here, but this is a boogie board, and this boogie board sits right here, and it stops waves from coming up the stairs and into the cockpit right here. We've had this whole cockpit filled before. That's happened more than once. And then finally, sometimes there's rogue waves. Rogue waves are waves that are either multiple times the height of the regular wave train, or they can come from a completely different direction. So right now the waves are all coming from behind us, and a rogue wave can come from the side, perpendicular to all the other waves. And we get those probably once a day out here. And sometimes they're not huge, but they're big enough to kind of slap the side of the boat. Then they come up over and hit the canvas, or they hit these windows right here. And that's basically all we do. We chill out, we watch movies, we surf the internet with our Starlink right there, and happy days.
She's ready.
What did you say?
She's ready.
Smoothie is ready.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming.
Cheers!
Yeah.
Cheers! Cheers!
Cheers to the weather.
How not to catch a drone. That's what this segment is titled as. Dude, I got some sweet footage, man.
It was like 30 knot gust.
Can I have some paper towel so I don't drip rollers everywhere?
What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing?
Oh, give me some sympathy.
It doesn't look that deep here.
Zero sympathy. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, I crashed it, buddy. See if it starts up again. Oh yeah, it still works. Nice. Big wave. Hey, did you hold on to the sauces?
Yeah,
Nice work.
they were on sticky mat.
We lost the broccoli. When we're eating dinner, I could hear the frothiness coming up behind us, and it's just a massive set. And they're so steep. You get your boat at the top, and it starts shooting down, and then that ass overtakes the front. Everything goes fine. You okay, buddy? You okay, dude? I think you should stay down there, buddy. 3 a.m. off the coast of Colombia, gusting mid-30s, sustained 28, 29 knots. Fun times. You want to go sail around the world? Well, this is part of it, people. It ain't all beautiful beaches and perfect water. Just some storms in between. This is what we woke up to this morning. More big waves. We just did a surf at 17 knots, I believe. Let's have a look here. 19.7 was our max. That's crazy. Wow. Anyways, let's go outside and have a look. Woo! Yeah! Here we go. It's beautiful out today. It's a fresh gale, that's for sure. We got a triple reef main. We're just flying. I have a drogue line out right here. It's probably about, I'd say 100 feet long. Got rope tied after rope tied after rope tied to prevent those surfs, but we're still surfing like a lot. All is good about Nahoa. Are you doing the laundry? I love it. She does laundry in a gale. My kind of woman.
Okay, in the last like 20 minutes, it's just picked up to insane speeds. We're like 35, gusting 39, and we're surfing down these waves at 15 knots again. And I'm actually just kind of tired of it and really just want it to end. The boat's doing really well, which is always the worry. Anyway, check this out here. It's crazy. Yeah, at this point we just want to get there in one piece. That's the way we feel. We hit a massive wave and then the water pump went off.
The fresh water pump just wouldn't shut off, so we sprung a fresh water leak somewhere. So the problem is that I need to now look in the back pontoons with these huge waves. I gotta get my timing right. Oh, these are huge. Check these out.
Yeah.
There's lots of little tweaks and changes we can make on every voyage to keep our family safe and as comfortable as possible. We learn, we adapt, and make decisions all day long. And most importantly, we remain humble. Because when we forget, as we sometimes do, the sea is a relentless instructor.
Ben's decided it's time to pull in a drogue.
Amazing amount of pressure on this thing. Yeah, it's just rope out there. Okay, one length in. Mine are between going too slow and getting waves up the back called poop to or going too fast and surfing out of control.
So brutal. Everything went flying. So we've been getting this odd, massive wave from our port side and we've been rounding up. Everything went flying. Computers, everything. Anyway, we're just picking up the pieces now.
Frankly, I'm done with this. This is so annoying. Check this out. I can't even open this because the washing machine has completely fallen down onto the toilet. So then I have to go out and around. This has never happened. In 9 years of sailing around the world, the washing machine has never fallen down. This is nuts. Craziness. There's these huge sets that come in through sometimes, and then there's nothing. Anyways. This is the washing machine. It's broken, the toilet lid. It just falls out from this position. Oh, I'm gonna have to, I think, tie it in. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh. Guess I'll be buying a new seat. Huh, they're made out of, I don't know what they're made out of. What a pain in the ass, this passage. Put a strap across it, screw it in on both sides. Hopefully that'll keep this washing machine in place.
I'm ready for this to be over. We knew it was going to be bad. This may be a little bit worse than I expected, honestly. Hang on!
Pasta was so rough, the toilet seat broke. That's the title of the video. I'm surprised not more stuff's broken. Like when you get wiped out like that, like the whole boat gets shoved sideways. Anyways, the revised forecast came in. We're sitting in 25 to 30 all night. It was supposed to die down to like 20, 25 right now.
We're good, man. Now hopefully it doesn't pinch your ass in the middle of the night.
Or your vajiji. Oh my gosh, you can only laugh at this life.
10 o'clock at night, 10:15 p.m. I've got a cargo ship coming from behind me on starboard and a cargo ship coming at me on port, and I basically am going to cross down the middle of them. I can't even see them yet. They're 11 miles out, but it's so rough out. It's just like a hectic sea, and sometimes you just can't catch the lights as they go up and down, even with the cargo ship. This one here, I'm getting an AIS alert, but I already have him on the target there. So I can see we're going to cross between 2.5 and 6 nautical miles, and every time we round up through a wave, it changes. But I was able to bear off a little bit to kind of go further away from him. But then right behind him, I have this guy. But I finally found the ship. So what's amazing is that at night, binoculars are your best friend. Their ship's going 22 knots. You have to know which ones are coming. One of the things I'm really, really grateful for is AIS. Like, holy smokes, it is so good. Looking forward to tomorrow being over, because then we'll be out of these 30 knots, gusting to 38 conditions, which kind of blow. Pun intended. I think I'll cheer up now that I'm back past all of these boats and my children are asleep. It's me again, enjoying my dream. We had our restock shipped here to the USVI, and I'm so glad. We're about to set off on what I know is going to be a hectic passage, and there's a lot of prep work that goes into it. Normally it is so hard for me to switch off at night and sleep, But with Dream, I am out and sleeping like a baby in no time. Dream is a guilt-free, luxurious drink blend filled with the highest quality sleep-promoting ingredients and is clinically shown to improve your sleep. I'm hooked on the cinnamon cocoa Dream flavor with nano hemp reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, and melatonin. I wake up in the morning feeling energized and ready for the next big adventure, and in this case, the next big passage. In a clinical study, 93% of participants reported Dream helped them get a better night's sleep and wake up feeling more refreshed. So if you or anyone you know suffer from poor sleep and want to fall asleep easier, sleep better, and wake up rested and energized, then click the link below or scan the QR code and use code Nahoa to get up to 35% off. You can also subscribe to save 20% every month or get a free frother, free shipping, free cancellation, or pausing. You might even need to pick up an extra bag for your husband, like I did. And now back to the awesome passage on Nahoa. That's what I yell when Ben's sleeping, and then I yell it over and over again until he gets up.
Whoa, it's a big one, guys. It's going fast.
I don't know what it is. It must be tuna.
Hey.
I'm ready. Are you ready? You're wearing your good shorts. Do you want gloves, maybe?
Nope.
It's a big fish. What do you think it is? Wahoo! It's a beauty.
What do you guys think?
Whoa! That's a big fish. So much for your nap, Dad.
I guess I'm processing fish, not napping today. Of course, you go down for a nap, and as soon as you go down, all you hear is fish on! This guy's pretty big. He's a good size.
Yeah, well, fish
I'll fill
sticks
the
for dinner.
freezer.
Yay!
Feed us for
I
probably a
will
week.
get a camera and get some pictures.
Okay.
Oh man, I can get my camera.
Are you? Yeah, you should get your camera, Willa.
Holy smokes, look at this, guys. If you want to know the power of Wahoo, just look at this lure. This is crazy. He destroyed it. Oh, holy smokes. Do you see that? He just hit that so hard. I guess he was hungry. I've never seen a cedar plug destroyed like that. Have you?
No.
Look at Bodhi.
It broke.
It broke. What are you doing with your tongers?
Oh, that big fish.
This guy's pretty big. He's a good size. I'll fill the freezer and feed us for probably a week. We've been offshore for 4 days, and that little speck of land behind me is called Malpelo Island. It is hundreds of miles from shore here in the southeastern Pacific, and it's a pretty cool spot. We just gave a little patron update to our patrons about this place. If you are interested in getting live updates, if you're interested in getting tracking updates and blog posts, if you want to get into some live streams with us or get a chance to come aboard as Monica and Peter did to cross the Panama Canal, do consider signing up to our Patreon. It is as little as $2 a month, and you get a ton of value from it. On this South Pacific crossing, which is going to take close to a month, we're going to give daily updates on our tracker. We're going to give weekly or more than weekly video updates, live updates on Patreon, and we're also going to probably do a live stream while we're out here. So yes, it's a really cool spot where we hang out behind closed doors, so to say. A lot more unpolished content, and it doesn't cost a lot. It starts at $2 a month. You can select your tier if you want to give more or less, and yeah, it's a way for us to give value and say thank you to those that support this channel. Otherwise, we'll see you next week as we explore some more of Panama.